Yo, what's going on everyone? It's myself, the DJ Sava, otherwise known as the Two British Nerds, and I'm in the streets of London, as you can see. Ooh, yeah, because I live in London, so it kind of makes sense that I'm in the streets of London. I've just come out of Forbidden Planet, and I've got myself 2 comic books that have sold out due to the hype and craziness. And that's issue 52 of Superman from DC Comics and Captain America issue 1 from Marvel Comics, which is what I'm going to be talking about in this little segment of this little, actually my first video podcast. I'm actually happy with myself because I always said in my previous podcasts that I would do a video podcast when I get my my camera, and I haven't. So I thought, why not let me just utilize what I have, and that is, you know, my iPhone 6. So this little segment will be on, on issue 1 of Captain America. That's really caused really negative and positive craziness within the comic book community regarding the reveal of Captain America being quote unquote a Hydra agent. You know, I just wanted to say, as me being a Marvel fan, and you know, I do love Marvel comics and I do like DC. I've always found Captain America's comic runs to be slightly, I guess, boring sometimes. As a character, I think there's not a lot to him. Sometimes he reminds me a bit of, I guess, kind of like Superman. For me, Superman is a very boring character. You know, I like to see him when he's, I guess, more Clark Kent than anything else, because at least he has a persona and a personality. Not saying Captain America doesn't, but I just find Cap's comic book runs to be just slightly a bit boring sometimes. So I'm actually for this twist in you know, what Nick Spencer has done, you know, in issue 1 of Captain America. And if you have not read the comic book, then pick it up. If you're in the UK, go to Forbidden Planet in Shaftesbury Avenue, and they've just had a restock. If not, it's available on the Forbidden Planet website. So I just wanted to say, you know, I'm a big fan of Nick Spencer's writing. I like the intensity, passion, twists and turns that he incorporates into his writing. You know, I was a big fan of his comic book Bedlam, which got cancelled. I'm like, please man, Nick Spencer, man, if you're listening to this, bring him back. That comic book was insane. It should have continued, but it didn't. His books like Morning Glories and so forth. So a lot of fans went ballistic right at the end when Captain America utters those famous words, like my friend Nana would say, "Hail Hydra." It's a cool restaurant, don't you think? Jeez. And so in the comic book, you know, he what I like about what Nick Spencer's done in this issue of Cap, he's introduced the Hydra segment before Captain America becomes Captain America, when he's still a little boy, and he gets approached by a woman that gives him the Hydra. That gives him the Hydra, basically, poster for him to join and so forth. Like I said, I'm totally for it, because for me, it invokes new twists and turns in Steve Rogers' personality, man. You know, now if he is a quote-unquote Hydra agent, like how is he gonna act? How's he gonna react? Was he a sleeper agent? Is he a triple agent? You know, why has he been in S.H.I.E.L.D. all this time, but has secretly been in Hydra all along? Like we you know, we don't know. You know, we don't know, and it's pretty interesting to see where this story is going to go. A lot of fans were saying, you know, Marvel, and you know, like Nick Spencer have destroyed 75 years of Captain America history for me, which you know, they haven't. You know, they haven't destroyed 75 years of history. They've just tweaked up and added a little segment into Steve Rogers' history. Maybe that was never covered in the past, but it's something new. From what I know, it hasn't been done before, and I'm all for it to see how Captain America develops. You know, is he, like I said, is he on a secret mission? Has SHIELD put him up to it? You know, when you get SHIELD and Captain America, there's always twists and turns. You know, especially with Maria Hill on the scene. Now, a lot of the fans are pissed off, right, at this twist in Captain America's history. Is because let's just be honest now, right? Some of the people that are quote unquote Marvel fans are Marvel fans because of the movies, not because of the comic books. So they're automatically seeing Captain America, the First Avenger, Captain America, the Winter Soldier, and Captain America, Civil War, and they're seeing him battle Hydra. So like, hold on a second. How dare Marvel and Nick Spencer make him a Hydra agent when I've always seen him as the man that's supposed to be fighting for America. You know, he's a good guy, but now he's bad. Well, yeah, you know, in the comic books, what they do, guys, they do twists and turns. You know, a lot of people saying, yeah, it's a gimmick to boost comic book sales. Well, no, I don't believe that. But I will say that they dropped it at the precise time, because at the same time this comic book got dropped, DC also dropped, you know, the death of Superman. So, you know, DC dropped a big bomb. You know, DC Rebirth, the death of Superman. So Marvel did the same thing, and they dropped this bomb regarding Captain America on, you know, on the people. So really and truly, for me, I'm loving it. I can't wait to see where issue 2 goes. And you know, like Clark Gregg said, that plays director Coulson in the Agents of SHIELD, we'll see where the story goes. And that's what it's literally about. Right, I think I've taken the wrong turn somewhere, because I'm supposed to be at Big Ben and I can't see Big Ben. Anyway, I'll find my way. I think I've just backtracked somewhere. Right, I'm gonna go back, because I think I've taken the wrong turn. But anyway, like I was saying, so I'm giving you guys sights of London. Jeez, here, look, check this out. The women of World War II. You won't see this anywhere on YouTube. Right, I'm gonna walk and see where this road takes me. If not, I'm gonna head back. Yeah. So, like I said, DC dropped a big bomb. DC Rebirth, the death of Superman, and Marvel did the same thing. They dropped basically Captain America's twist last week. So I'm all for it. You know, listen, it's quite simple. You guys can run all you want regarding the comics, right? And quote unquote, you're not happy with Captain America being a quote unquote Hydra agent. But is he a Hydra agent? Is he a Hydra agent? And let me say this again. You know, this happened, I believe, a year ago or 2 years ago, right? When Dan Slott killed off Peter Parker and made Dr. Octavius go into the body of Peter Parker, and they renamed the comic book Superior Spider-Man, which lasted for, I believe, 22 issues, and he went back to being himself, which was Peter Parker. So these things happen in the comic books. Guys, it's a comic book. It's a comic book. You know. So it's quite simple. If you're not happy with it, don't read it. You know. But actually, I'll take that back. Read it. Read the comic book and see where it takes you. But I'm all for it, man. Like I said, I'm all for it, because like I said, for me, Cap, it's kind of boring slightly in the comics. And this as a twist, is he infiltrating Shield while still working for Hydra? But is he really a Shield agent? And he was told from young to maybe infiltrate Hydra, or did he go through the ranks of Hydra and then decided this ain't for me, you know? And then something happened to him. Like, we don't know. There's so many scenarios in my mind regarding the situation that it's just totally bonkers. Do you know what I'm saying? But like I said, man, I cannot wait to get issue 2. And I have to say, a lot of love and respect to Nick Spencer for actually taking this move to actually do this to one of the biggest Marvel characters ever, because he actually pitched the plot to Marvel himself. So, and like I said, in life it's about taking chances, right? It's about breaking rules, man. It's about doing stuff that's different. People say you got to think out the box. Someone, Nick Spencer, has totally destroyed the box. He's like, you know, he's got the Infinity Gauntlet out, and he's basically said he's just destroyed it. And because of that, it's caused up a big frenzy, which is always good for promotion, you know, regardless what way it goes, because the comic book now, it's sold out. So hence, it's sold out, it's got a mad twist, and it's become a very highly in demand comic book, which I have right here. I have 2 copies of that comic book. I have not 1, but 2. You get me? Right. Yeah, so I found my way. I'm actually at Parliament right now, and Big Ben's around the corner, so I can't wait. I haven't been here in such a long time, you know. Yeah, that's my segment on Captain America, man. Seriously, you know, I'm all for this. I can't wait basically to see where this leads me. Can't wait to see where this leads me. And all for you people out there that have never seen Big Ben live, here we go. That's Big Ben, that's Parliament. See? You see how I look after you guys? You know, this is a podcast with no limits. Seriously, no limits. But yeah, man, like, I can't wait. You know, I cannot wait to see what happens in issue 2. And I'm happy because of this, because of the hype, like I said, and the madness. I've got myself 2 comic books that are essentially now worth about 2 copies of Captain America issue 1. You know, the retail value is about what, £2 to £3, and now it's worth about 10, 15, 20 pounds. So with that being said, like, hey, thank you, Nick Spencer. Thank you, Marvel. Thank you, Marvel Entertainment. You know, pretty happy for what you guys have done. Again, guys, me and my friend have covered most of this literally in our last podcast. So if you haven't checked it out, please check us out. 2 British Nerds, that's with a Z. If you have an iDevice, iTunes and so forth, you can subscribe to us literally on the iTunes, which is again 2 British Nerds with a Z. Check out my Instagram page also, 2 British Nerds with a Z as well. And right, yeah, man, 2 British Nerds with with a Z, man. And you know, I would love to hear you guys comments on what what your views are on this whole Captain America Hydra business. You know, are you guys for it? Are you against it? Aren't you bothered? Do you really think Marvel have destroyed 75 years of Marvel history and destroyed 75 years of Captain America history? I would love to know your thoughts. So if you're on Instagram, just comment down below here. If you're on the Twitter, of course, this will be on my Twitter page, and my Twitter is @CAVA DJ. That's @CAVA DJ. Here's Parliament again. Jeez. Then please tweet me, follow me, and you know, just let me know what you guys literally think of this whole scenario, man. Because like I said, I'm loving it. I love when these things happen, because I'll buy the book anyway, just to see how it transpires. And it's gonna be pretty cool, pretty interesting. But I will say it was very very emotional to a certain extent when he utters those famous words. See, just in time for the bells. And I was about to say Hell Hydra. So shout out to all the crew, north, south, east, and west. Shout out to Claire. I hope you're watching this this video. Right, guys, I'm getting a bit hungry right now, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just end this clip just for a few minutes, and I'll be back with my take on of course, my little segment on X-Men Apocalypse. Get me? Oh wow, it's actually a nice statue. See all these people taking pictures and so forth, and I live here and I actually never come here. Right, let me just show you guys this. This looks pretty cool. One sec, here we go. And yeah, so like I said, let me show it to you guys. Oops, give me a second. Alright, oops, that's Superman. I want to see that. Again, there we go. So, this is what you guys need to have in your collection. Captain America issue 1 by Nick Spencer, right? And these are the words that he basically utters. Oops. There we go. This is what blew up the whole Marvel community last week. So, I'll be back in maybe a few hours. Who knows? I'm a Gemini. I'm random like this. Oh yeah, and of course the sun is in Gemini. So to all my Gemini friends, happy birthday. I've had enough of you Tauruses for the last few weeks. It's our time to shine now for the next, I believe, a week and a half and so forth. So happy birthday to all the Geminis out there. Keep on doing what you're doing, and catch me within a few minutes or hours or whatever. Peace. I'm back 24 hours later, and because I had so much fun doing that video, I decided to do an ongoing weekly video podcast every Wednesdays, entitled Nerd on the Streets, hosted by myself and my iPhone 6. I'll be going down the streets of London, speaking to you guys about comic books, movies, reviews, rumors, anything that's hip, that isn't hip within the pop culture community, and anything else that comes into my mind, because it's going to be raw, on the spot, on the moment. Anything that I think that you guys need to see at that moment when I'm talking, I'll be turning that camera over so you guys can hear and see what's going on as I roam down the streets of London, giving you that organic, versatile, live, raw, uncut experience. So yeah, every Wednesdays, check me out. Also, if you guys are on the Instagram, please check me out, Two British Nerds with a Z. The YouTube page also, Two British Nerds with a Z. And of course my iTunes, where my weekly podcast is there waiting for you guys to listen and subscribe to. Again, is Two British Nerds, and again that's with a Z as well. If you guys want to hit me up, or if you want to ask me any questions about anything, or anything, just hit me up on my email. That's djcava66@live.co.uk. Oh yeah, Marty McFly here, so yeah, again, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you haven't, then just tell me you haven't. Comment down below and let me know what you people think. And again, just before I go, let me know what you guys thought about the Captain America twist. Are you for it? Aren't you for it? Let me know. I'd love to hear you guys' thoughts about it. With that being said, peace, love, and light, and I'll see you guys real soon. Peace.